Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun, it's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. Alright, so we are going to look at today. I was watching Neil Sean. He, has all kinds of videos out there. He does about 3 or 4 minute little spurts and he posts a whole bunch. And they're all so interesting because he really is very well connected to the palace. So, his little post that he had yesterday was that Prince Harry is so regretful about what he wrote in Spare, because now that he's had the year out there with the hardback, now they want to put a paperback out there, and Random House wants him to do extra chapters, and he's very resistant to do that. In fact, he wants to take out stuff that he put in his book Spare, and they're saying no. So, what I want to look at, let's look at the entire creation of the book Spare. I'm going to do an Ankh spread. If you haven't seen me do the spread before, it's very interesting. The shape of the cards forms the shape of an Ankh, which is the hieroglyphic, an Egyptian hieroglyphic symbol of life. So it always shows the what triggered or created the situation, and then what the true meaning of it is. What the next step is, what the necessary outcome or conclusion is, surprises along the way, which I always love that card, and then what the final outcome is going to be. So let's take a look at the book Spare. All right, for this one I'm going to use the AE8 holographic tarot deck. Very beautiful deck. Iridescence of the cards is always so pretty. Hard to see in person, but they show up beautifully on camera. All right, so let's take a look. What was the whole purpose of the book Spare? What caused it? What caused it to be written? What were the triggering factors? There are always two. What was the event in the past that solidified it being written? And then what was the most recent event that solidified the book being written? What was the true meaning of the book? Why did he write it in the first place? And what is the necessary conclusion? The necessary conclusion of this book. What's the next step? And this is going to be the next version of this book coming out. What's the next step? What's the surprise along the way? I always love to see that card. Uh-oh. What do we have here? Oh, the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so upright, that's about watching from afar. And then in reverse, it's watching covertly. Someone's watching very covertly. Okay. So what's a surprise along the way? And then what's going to be the outcome? Once the second release is released, or will it be released? Will the second release be released? Ooh, escaping the situation. Okay, going overseas. Travel. All right, so what's going to be the outcome of the second release? Wow, these cards want to talk. Okay. Ooh, the Devil in reverse. Oh, how very interesting. Freeing yourself from addiction. Okay, so we'll do one more shuffle, and I think we'll be okay here. All right, that one felt good. Let's go with that one. All right. All right, hope everybody is doing well. Okay, so the Ankh spread. Okay, I gotta think about this. Okay, so this is the first triggering factor, second triggering factor. What was the most current event? Okay, I'll have to move these up here. I'm sorry, what was the past event that caused all this, caused the book to be written? What was the most current event that had the book, caused the book to be written? What's the true meaning? What is the next step? Or no, what's the necessary conclusion? What's the next step? What's the necessary conclusion? Sorry, I gotta remember these. What's the surprise along the way? And what's going to be the outcome? Underlying energy. Ooh, Ace of Swords. And the World in reverse. Should I take the Queen of Pentacles? Oh yeah, we'll take the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so the Ace of Swords in reverse. Upright, this is about truth and truth in words. And in reverse, it's about lies, things being untrue. The World is about things being hidden from the world, things that were kept back, things that are happening under the covers in secret. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is our Catherine card. She is typically the Queen of Pentacles. And in reverse, a very upset Queen of Pentacles. A very, very, very upset Queen of Pentacles. All right. What interesting energy for this reading. All right, so what was the first triggering factor that caused this book to be written? And this is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so upright, this is about return on investment, things that you're investing in, you're very hopeful. And in reverse, it's about a lack of return on investment. So things being invested in that didn't get you anything in the long run. Oh, how very interesting. So what was the first triggering factor? Untruths, lies that were told and that were hidden from the world about Catherine. No return on investment. So things they were bad-mouthing Catherine, and it wasn't having the effect they wanted, so he wanted to write a book. It's like, well, I'll just put it in print. I'll tell the world about it. Oh my goodness. All right, what was the second triggering factor? Because there were always two. The Five of Cups, regret and disappointment. So the fact that things that they were trying to say, lies they were trying to tell about Catherine, none of them are getting out. Everything they were trying to say about her was not getting out, so he wanted to write a book about it, even though there was regret and disappointment that he had to put this in writing. Really? Okay. This is like a split personality thing. I'm so upset I didn't get a return on investment. Lies we've told, they're not getting put out, so I'm going to write a book about it. I'm so regretful I have to do this. Wow, what a dichotomy. All right. What was the event in the past that solidified the fact that this book was going to be written? The Fool in reverse. Because Harry doesn't think about what he does. He doesn't think things through. Upright, this is about all things are possible. You're going to try everything, even if you fall off the cliff, because you're not watching where you're going. And in reverse, it's about all possibilities are cut out, not thinking things through. So the fact that all possibilities of getting lies out to the world about Catherine were not happening. So all those possibilities have been cut out. And so he thought, I'm going to just go for it. Nothing else has worked. And he's not thinking through what he's about to do. That's in the past. So the event that happened in the past was nothing was working. No matter how much he tried to get lies out about Catherine, nothing stuck. I don't know why he was so intent on destroying Catherine. But and then what's the most current event that happened for this book to be published and written? Oh, the Queen of Wands in reverse. All right. Well, the Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. So what was the second event that prompted the writing of this book? Well, that would be the Queen of Wands. This is our Meghan card in reverse. Very nasty energy. She was prodding him and poking him and giving him very vicious energy. She's the one who put this nasty, vicious idea into his head. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. The lies that they were not able to get out to the world on Catherine. What was the second? There was the most current event that happened. Meghan, her nasty energy. She wanted it out there. She was the one behind it. And we've all known that, but this completely validates that. All right, what was the true meaning of the book? Why was the book really written? Oh, the High Priestess in reverse. Wow. Okay, so the High Priestess upright is about manifestation, tricks, secrecy, and mystery and wisdom. And in reverse, this is about conceit, thinking that you know it all. This is about dark energy, manifestation, and very nasty tricks. So what was the purpose of the book? To have that subtle, nasty message through tricks and dark means to get this message out, to get the lies out to the world about Catherine. Nasty things about Catherine. That's all this was to hurt Catherine. That's what the purpose of the book was. Tell lies to the world about Catherine. Wow. Boy, was that nasty. Okay, so what is now the next step? What is the next step? The Hierophant. This is the crown. The next step is the crown's going to step in. They are absolutely going to make something, some type of move, because the lies that have been hidden from the world about Catherine are no longer being tolerated. The crown is going to step in. That's what the next step is. They're going to step in some way, shape, or form. They're like, nope, this ain't happening. They are absolutely the authority. They are stepping in. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's the next step. What's the necessary conclusion? The Queen of Cups. This is either Camilla or it's Diana. Right now, currently, since it's upright, I'm going to say this is Camilla. What's the necessary conclusion? Camilla's going to do something. Oh, how surprising. She's going to do something. Necessary conclusion is she is going to make a statement. Oh, wow. Or she's going to work with the crown to try to make a statement or to in some way interfere with this update to the book. Oh wow, I'm going to be looking out for that. Really, that is interesting. Well, what's the surprise? It's got to be linked to her. What's the surprise along the way? The Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness. Some kind of a message. Some kind of surprising message is going to be put out. Not in a warlike position, in a very graceful manner. Camilla's going to put out a message. She is absolutely going to put out a message. And it's going to be approved of by the crown. She's going to put out a message in support of Catherine, saying that these are lies. They've tried to undermine her position in the world and trying to be mean about Catherine. Wow. Camilla's going to put out a message. I wasn't sure if it was a message, but I absolutely am now. It's going to be very surprising. Wow. And what's going to be the outcome? What's going to be the outcome of the second edition of the book? Oh, the King of Wands in reverse. Oh my goodness. So this is either about police and authority, or this could be the publisher. And it's in reverse. They're going to stop something. They're not happy at all. What's going to be the outcome? They are not going to be happy with whatever, I almost said William, whatever Harry comes up with. I think this may be blocked. I think a second edition to the book is going to be blocked. Or they're going to be so unhappy with it, it's not published. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, let's do a wrap up here. So, what was the first triggering factor? The fact that they didn't get a return on investment on the lies they had put out to the world about Catherine, nastiness about Catherine, and they couldn't get this message out in any other way. And so he feels so regretful he had to do this, which is such a... Honestly, this is just my personal opinion now, allegedly, entertainment purposes only. I think he's bipolar. I really do. How can you feel regretful to put out a message, a nasty message that you couldn't get out any other way? Why do it then? But these were the two triggering factors. And then what was the past event that also prompted the publication of the book? And that was every attempt that Harry had made to put out information was blocked. It didn't work. Everything he tried didn't work to get out these lies about Catherine. And then the most current event that triggered the publication of the book was Meghan. Very nasty energy, very mean and vicious. She's the one who got in there and pushed it. She's the one who pushed it forward, allegedly. And then what was the true meaning of the book? to absolutely put out the nastiest message that they could, the most vicious, in the most vicious manner, to put out these lies about Catherine, so it was public to the world. It'd been under the radar before, they couldn't get it out, so the whole purpose of the book was to get out these nasty messages and nasty words about Catherine. And then what's the next step? The Crown. The Crown's going to step in, and they're going to step in through Camilla, because she's the necessary conclusion. And a surprise along the way, she's going to make a statement. She's absolutely going to make a statement in some way, shape, or form. What's the outcome of the whole second edition of the book? The publisher is either going to be so unhappy with it it's not published, or it's going to be blocked in some way. Because there's more nastiness coming out about Catherine. And it's going to be either blocked in some way, or it's not going to be, they're going to be so unhappy with the revisions that he makes, or he's not going to have enough content. And it's either not going to publish it, or it's just going to be blocked in some way. How very interesting. Well, there's your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and share. And if you're a subscriber, well, thank you so much. And if you're not a subscriber, well, you need to subscribe. What you waiting for? You're always watching my videos. You might as well subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss another reading. Thanks so much, everyone. I will have some more readings coming out. If not today, then definitely tomorrow. Tomorrow's eclipse day, so I may pre-record it and just publish it tomorrow, because I'm going to be out with my family enjoying the eclipse. If you have the chance to do that, don't forget your glasses. Get the rated glasses so you protect yourself, and your camera if you want to try to record it. But it is going to be very, very cool. And I'll try to get an eclipse video together too. All right, everybody, have fun, enjoy the eclipse, and we'll see you soon on Royal Tarot Readings. Bye-bye.